Hello there everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria. This is Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your money and career reading for May of 2024 for all Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Let's get right into your reading and see what we've got coming out. May, first and foremost, promises to be a much more pleasant, a much more abundant, and a much calmer month than April was, thank goodness, because April, whew, man, it has been a doozy, hasn't it? So many weird things coming out of the woodwork, so many strange happenings, and a lot of unexpected things. So this is going to settle down just a little bit. A couple of the lunations that we've got in the month of May, we've got a new moon in the sign of Taurus. Taurus is ruled by Venus, and this is a financial sign. This is a great time of year to set intentions or to make some changes in regards to your money, how you make it, how you spend it, your job, your career path, and to forge new business connections or expand like a home-based business. This is a time when you can find the resources that you need right when you need them, whether it's information, advice, or whether it's some money. So this can be a great energy, great time to set some intentions for manifestation. May 23rd, we've got a full moon in the sign of Sagittarius, and Sagittarian energy can ruled by Jupiter, by the way. Okay, so this can bring us something to fruition, something that we've maybe been working towards or working on, or manifested, starting planting that seed at the new moon in Sagittarius that we had at the beginning of December of 2023. So look back to that energy, look back in the last 6 months. Where have you been? Where are you headed? Are you on the right track? Great time to course correct. If not, and that full moon in Sag is happening at 2 degrees. 2 degrees is a Taurus degree, and it's also a financial degree as well. So there's a lot of money flowing around, a lot of possibilities and a lot of potential flowing around here in the month of May. And that full moon has a combined positive energy because it's layered with great energies from Venus, Jupiter, and Neptune. Okay, so we can have some wonderful things coming to fruition at that time. Great time to be a little bit adventurous, get out of your comfort zone, and take that leap of faith. We do have a couple other things going on just real quick. April 25th, Mercury goes direct in the sign of Aries, but just be aware that it's still in shadow until May 13th. So the first couple of weeks of May, you still might be kind of taking things a little bit easy and right before you get ready to pounce into action. April 29th, because I am posting this reading early, so April 29th, we've got Venus entering Taurus. This is its home sign. And so this can bring a little bit of magic in the air for a lot of people, finding the job that you love, improving your finances, making and forging those new business connections, or expanding your business, or changing the course of your future as far as your money and your career goes. So this can be really quite wonderful. A day to mark on the calendar is going to be May 18th. Okay, this is a really fortunate day. The sun is conjunct Jupiter in the sign of Taurus. So, woo, the sun brings energy, brings positive vibes, brings happiness and joy. Also brings can bring something to fruition. It does have to do with creation, abundance, success, and Jupiter, of course, expansion, growth, good luck, good fortune, all kinds of wonderful things. And in Taurus, which is their money sign, so it's going to be great. We also have on the same day Venus conjunct Uranus in Taurus, and this can actually represent something blossoming or some doors opening for you that can bring you a step closer to financial freedom. So this can be really great for you. It can also bring in some wonderful changes. You might get a little bit of a surprise. Maybe you just get a little bit of extra cash in your pocket, or, you know, maybe those new opportunities crop up for you. So a lot of beneficial energy that's coming in May. And of course, there's, you know, maybe a couple more challenging things coming in too. You know, we've got Pluto going retrograde in the sign of Aquarius, and this can kind of slow things down a little bit, but that might not actually be so bad, right? Especially after the month that we've had. Okay, so we have the yin energy starting out for you guys. This is a feminine energy of receiving, being open, flexible, and adaptable. The yin energy brings the softer aspects of things, right? So this is great, can bring something to you. So So be in that receiving energy, stay open to possibilities, because quite often the most wonderful and magical things that come in for us are a little bit different than what we had envisioned. Okay, so keeping that open mind is going to be very important. This also brings a very creative energy to the mix here as well. Venus, right, is a very feminine energy. So a lot of things that, we're focused more on our happiness, we're focused more on our health and well-being, and, we're very creative, right? So it's a great time that we can, get things going, or, find a little bit of happiness, or figure out what our path is, what that means to us. We have come to the edge coming in here as well. So get ready for something wonderful. Come to the edge is very similar. It brings a Uranian vibe to it, right? Very similar to the Fool card. Come to the edge. Get ready to take that leap of faith. And we said that already with that full moon in Sagittarius. This could be where you find a little freedom. This is where you're breaking free from something that's been holding you back, or something that's just not really good for you. And come to the edge is really about getting ready to take that step forward, to get out of your comfort zone, to make some changes, or to accept the wonderful gifts and blessings headed your way. But there is a little bit of word of caution here, because we've got the poised energy in the reverse. Okay, and this is in your protection position in this particular deck of cards. So when we've got the protection position, it's like, hold on a second. It's like making sure that you're making the right moves, that this is the good opportunity for you. And it's really helping you to avoid making rash decisions, rash judgments. So this can actually really work in your favor. Putting the brakes on just a little bit before you take a leap forward can be very helpful, just to make sure you've got the right information, make sure that something feels good, okay? Because sometimes, we might have more than one opportunity coming in for us here, and it's not that any of them are necessarily bad. It's just that, sometimes our intuition will kind of say, no, not now. And, oh no, wait, just a minute, right? And it can be a timing thing, and it can just be, that it's like, this looks really good, but why am I not jumping in with both feet? What's going on? So it gives you an opportunity to pause and examine your energy, right? Because our intuition acts in funny little ways, and quite often defies logic. And, so when we have things that defy logic, we actually get a little bit of tug of war within ourselves, right? Internally. And, my intuition is telling me this, but logically that doesn't make sense. And sometimes not everything is meant to be dissected with a logical brain, right? Sometimes we just have to go with our instincts. So this is actually saving you from, moving forward too quickly. It's giving you a little bit of a pause, or maybe helping you reflect on something first, and really get in touch with your vibes, with your energy, with your instincts before you move forward. This can also mean that you want something, but you're not quite ready for it. Okay, so think about what you do need to do to get prepared for success, or prepared for change, right? Very important sometimes that we do need to lay some proper groundwork for things. Let's see what else we've got. We have Anonymous coming in here. A little bit of a mystery. We have Lover's card coming in here. And, excuse me, we have the Nine of Cups. Wow, look at that. So it's a little bit of a mystery here, people. Things are coming together for you. But when we have the anonymous energy, this represents something unknown. It can represent unknown people. It can represent unknown opportunities. Okay, so there's something that's going to be revealed to you in the month ahead. All right, be open and ready, yin energy, to accept the message. Now, this can be, especially with the Lover's card, this can be everything just coming into alignment for you. The right people, the right places, the right opportunities at the right time. Things are coming into alignment, and Spirits here is really just saying get ready to receive, because we do have the Nine of Cups, And this is about getting what you want, your wish fulfillment, your goals attained. It's about feeling happy and content and feeling really good about what's going on. So this can represent that there might be something quite unexpected for you, or there could be something that hasn't yet revealed itself, but it is very much on the horizon. You could be meeting some new people in the month ahead here as well, because anonymous, you don't know who it is, right? The Lover's card, people and situations coming together. So this can be about you maybe getting a little bit of a surprise, maybe finding yourself talking to someone and all of a sudden there's some opportunities that arise from that conversation. This can be a good month for you to get out there and do a little bit of business networking and things like that. But this can be that somebody is coming into alignment for you here with the Lover's card, okay? Someone you may know or someone that might be new in your life, and they have some information. They could reveal some information. Maybe they bring some advice to you. They might bring an opportunity to you, okay? Or it might be someone that you do meet on the course of, on your quest for knowledge, and they're very helpful in this anonymous energy. It's a little bit ambiguous in its energy with the anonymous card because it is a mystery, right? But it's a mystery that's evolving to bring you really good things and align you with things that are truly meant for you. All right, the Lover's card can represent love and romance, of course, but it can also just represent that soulmate kind of energy. And in a money career reading, it's the right kind of company that is in alignment with your future and with your values and with your goals. It's about finding the right people to collaborate with and to work with, right? The people that are digging your vibe. They might be different than you, but together you actually are a force to be reckoned with, right? This can be you coming into alignment with success, right? Things are really working for you in a wonderful way. This can be you focusing on what makes me happy, right? And, yes, we, for the majority of people out there, we work to make money to put a roof over our head and get the things that we want, and especially get the things that we need. But sometimes on that journey, we get an epiphany somewhere along the way, and we realize that, hey, you know what? There's a lot of different ways to make money and make a living, and I should at least be happy with where I am, or I should at least get a little bit of satisfaction out of it. Job satisfaction tends to be lacking in a lot of areas, right? So you could be just focused here on seeing what lays ahead for me, what opportunities are out there for me, so that I can feel good about myself and about the work that I've done at the end of the day. And I can feel good, and I can feel like maybe I've contributed to society, or I've created something beautiful, or whatever it happens to be. So it's a win-win situation. You get to do something that you enjoy or something that makes you feel good, and also get a paycheck at the end of the day, right? So this is energy here is about getting what you want. So for some of you, your things are just really coming into alignment. There's something really wonderful coming in here for you guys in May. You might not know what that looks like right now, but it's going to put a big fat smile on your face, okay? For others of you, you're trying to figure out what that is. What do I really want, right? And that anonymous energy, it's like, I don't know yet, but I feel like you'll be getting some clarity in the month ahead. Something's going to kind of snap into place for you, and you're going to be figuring that out. You may be just leaving your options open and just seeing where the wind blows you, right? And that's sometimes the best place to be, because you just never know what spirit might have in store for you. We have the 5 of Swords here for you guys as well, the 8 of Cups, and the King of Wands. So this is the 8 of Cups is right in the heart of your reading. Hey, so with the 8 of Cups, there can be a couple of different things. Number one, the 8 of Cups is going on a diagonal trajectory right up into this 9 of Cups. All right, so your path is unfolding in front of you, and you are well on your way to achieving what it is you set out to achieve, getting something that you want, and being really pleased with yourself and being really happy. But it may require you leaving something behind. The 8 of Cups is a transitional energy. We're transitioning from one situation into another. For some of you, it means cutting ties. It means changing the course of direction. It means leaving something behind. For others of you, it's an evolution into something a little bit better. So, if you think of your workplace, right? This can represent you're on your way to a promotion. So you're not leaving your workplace, you're not leaving your company, but you are leveling up into something that is a little bit more fulfilling, or something that brings you something a little bit more abundance and prosperity. Why don't we say that, right? But you're still like committed to your job, and you're still committed to your company, right? So it's leveling up onwards and upwards, right? And you might leave behind a department or some people that you work with, right? But ultimately you are, still right there on that path. But for others of you, this does represent change, or looking ahead to the future on what you want to change. Where do you see yourself going in the future? What do you need to do to get there? And the thing is that the King of Wands is this great energy that can really help you get there. But we do have the Five of Swords. All right. So just be aware of this energy, because this can be some conflict. Okay. Now this can be inner conflict. All right. It's like, I know that I need to make some moves. I know that I need to make some changes, or I know there's something in my future that's going to be really great for me, but I don't know what that looks like yet. And so with that Five of Swords, some of you are trying to figure that out, and that's coming in alignment here with that Anonymous card, right? So it's like, I don't know. I know what I want. I know what my end result I want that to be, but I'm not sure what that looks like yet. So in this energy, you're maybe doing a little bit of contemplation, a little bit soul searching in the Eight of Cups, right? What makes me happy? What doesn't, right? And then figuring that out and making some moves, because once you figure some things out, hallelujah, King of Wands energy, it's what you step into. Being bold, being brave, making significant moves, being confident in yourself, feeling inspired to create what you want to create. And this is an energy of success, right? So you're motivated to get things going. You've made a decision, and you are not going to let yourself fail. And it's just not even in the cards for you. It's not even in your vocabulary. It's winner, winner, chicken dinner, and that's it, right? So this is you figuring some things out. Now, I also do feel here that you could be, for some of you here, in order to get what you want, there's a catalyst here for change. The Five of Swords can represent conflict and difficult conversations and miscommunications and misunderstandings and arguments and things like that, right? With that energy, it's not an easy card necessarily. So this can be where, if you've been feeling a little bit stuck for a while, and a lot of people have been, and there's a lot of things that have kind of been initiated through the month of April that are setting us up for change, right? And how things play out is a little bit different for everybody. So in this energy, sometimes things can really come to a head. Things can really kind of explode a little bit here. And then this is where Eight of Cups, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm out of Dodge. I'm going to go find something different. I'm going to go find something new. So sometimes we do have those catalytic moments there that do spur us forward on our path to something a little bit better. This can also be not necessarily you, but this can be if you've had some ups and downs, maybe in your workplace. You could be potentially getting a new boss. Someone could be departing the company, right? Eight of Cups, Five of Swords, right? Something's not working out, and you don't mind because you don't like them anyway. And they might be leaving, and you can get a new boss coming in. And the King of Wands as a new boss is someone who knows how to motivate people, someone who is kind of exciting to be around. Like how do I want to say it? It's like a contagious kind of energy, right? So, and they probably also like to have a little bit of fun at work as well, right? Like a little bit of adventure. Maybe they even like a little bit of drama. It's not that bad. But it's someone who's kind of like maybe like a breath of fresh air compared to what the kind of person that you had in place before then. So some of you could have some unexpected happenings going on in your workplace. But the King of Wands can also be you taking charge, taking the lead, and knowing that you'll be successful. You're confident, bold, brave, a little bit of courageous energy coming in there. And if you need to take a leap of faith and get yourself out of a situation or make some bold moves, then this is the energy that you want. But it is success, right? The kings are always successful, and the kings always master something, and they get things done, and they are very much at the top of their game. So this can represent that you're at the top of your game right now. So if you wanted to make some changes or some decisions in regards to your money or your career path, you know what you're doing. Be confident and clear in your convictions, and you will succeed. The King of Wands can be a very inspirational kind of person that comes in, and maybe someone who is someone new, or maybe someone who you've really wanted to work with or partner up with for a while, and this is where things can really change. We have the Devil card in reverse. If you're going to get this sucker, you want this guy in the reverse. That's a good thing. If we got the Two of Pentacles here as well. And we also have the Moon. So the moon cycles in the month ahead can really help you. The King of Wands is fire sign energy. The moon here, it's a full moon on this card. This can represent the full moon in Sagittarius. Can be quite the turning point, or can be when something kind of happens or shifts in your world a little bit. Full moons, of course, are about completions. New moons are about new beginnings, essentially. So this can be where something kind of wraps up for you. You might decide you're done with a situation, or something just kind of is ready to move forward. Something can also come out of the woodwork here. The moon is Pisces energy, and again, at that full moon in Sagittarius, May 23rd, put that on your calendar. Okay, you'll feel the energy a few days before for sure. But with this energy, the moon card is Pisces energy. Pisces ruler is Neptune. Neptune is about your imagination, your fantasies, your dreams, about being in the flow. It's a little bit emotional energy sometimes there as well. A lot of emotions run deep with that. But this can be a really great time here for you to dreams, wishes, goals, Nine of Cups. Take some bold, inspired action to get those going, to get those in motion, right? To follow your dreams, or have your dreams come true. So this can be a really good energy for you guys, right? So work with this fiery energy because it's big, right? It's big energy. Sagittarius is big, moving forward. We're not getting stuck anymore. But the moon can bring in a big creative energy. It can also bring things out of the woodwork. We can figure out what we're feeling about certain situations. How do I feel about my job? How do I feel about something new? How do I feel about change? What do I want, right? So you can be really connecting with your emotions in that, and figuring things out. The moon can also, yes, bring surprises, so things that we didn't know, and we already have that anonymous card coming out here for you. So there could be some sort of mystery that's revealed. Something can be coming out of the woodwork there, and you might get a little bit of a surprise. So this can be really quite awesome for you guys. Some of you might have a couple of different opportunities. The moon can also illuminate the things that we have to pay attention to. So you may be focused on getting a little bit more clarity about something, right? Maybe the King of Pentacles, there is somebody who you can talk to, who can maybe help give you a little bit of guidance or inspiration through, trying to figure something out, right? Like, well, I'm not you, but this is what I would do, or I've been in this situation before, this is how I've handled it, right? And so this can be someone who can kind of help you out, right? But we do have, remember, the Five of Swords that's here, and this can be a little bit of conflict, right? So inner conflict, perhaps. So this is where you might get that clarity that you're looking for. But we do have the Devil card in reverse, and you're all looking at this guy, right? And evil little devil. But the thing with the Devil card in reverse, this can be where we're releasing the things that have control over us. This can be where we are ready to make some changes. Things have not been healthy. Things have not been good. Things have been toxic or stagnant, or we've had some habits and patterns and behaviors that we've been trying to break away from, trying to break free from. And this is where we are turning things around. We're not letting things control us anymore in this energy. We're making better choices. We're making positive changes. And this can be really wonderful in this energy. This can, whoopsies, sorry, comment. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry, my kitten was trying to climb up beside me, and he just kind of like fell through the blinds. Anyways, poor little guy. I thought he was going to come up here and say hi, but he didn't. Anyways, so yeah, so this is where, in this energy, you are, making better choices with your money, with your career path, all of these kind of things. What do I need to break away from? I'm ready to make a change to, have a better life and to follow my goals. The Devil card can come out sometimes when we are feeling like we're controlled, or we don't have control of a situation. And it can be that there's people around us that are, that are toxic, or that are, trying to kill our vibe or take our mojo away, or people that don't have your best interests at heart, things like that. But this is turning things around, this letting those things go and moving forward from them. Okay. The devil card can, even in the reverse, okay, be a little bit of a warning. All right. So just make sure that you are seeing things the way they really are. Okay. If you need to ask some questions, if you need to do a little bit of research, or remember, we've got poised in reverse up here in the protection position. Okay. And with the devil card in reverse and the moon can bring illusions. Not everything is always as it seems. We need to shine a light on something, and we need to get more clarity and clarification on something here. So it may be that, you could potentially avoid a situation that's not going to be all that great for you, and it's because you've taken a step back and because you've double checked something. Okay, it's just something to be aware of, and just remember, we do have Mercury still in shadow period until the May 13th, right? So this can be part of that, and this can also be Pluto going in retrograde, saying, hold on, before you make changes, you've got to look beneath the surface. Pluto dives deep, right? And you do need to take a step back and reassess something here. Okay, because there might be something you're missing, very simply, right? But it is just a little bit of a heads up for you to proceed with a little bit of caution before you take a leap forward in something. All right, because the Two of Pentacles could be about you making a decision, okay, or weighing up your options in this energy, right? It's like, do I stay? Do I go? Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I take this job or this job? Do I put my money here or there, right? So you're trying to figure out which is the best path, which is the best way, okay? And so when we're doing that, we need to make sure that we have all the information that we need. We need to make sure that we're seeing the truth and that we're very clear with ourselves, and that we know what it is that we want to do, and we don't doubt our decisions. Okay, if there's doubt underlying your decisions, you got to go back and re-examine it, because why am I doubtful, right? Is it just because it's unknown and I'm getting out of my comfort zone, or is there something really here? So a little bit of shadowy energy there coming in, so just make sure that you are paying attention. But with the devil card, we could be breaking free, breaking out of situations, patterns, cycles that are just not healthy, and we're moving forward in a much better way than we were previously. So we can have some good things coming up, but yes, some things may require a little bit more attention. All right, but I keep getting drawn back to that anonymous card. Okay, and again, a little bit of a mystery. So be open, receptive. Okay, but pay attention as well. Okay, pay attention without being obsessed. Devil card, release control, release obsessions, release anything that's trapping you. Okay, but know that there is a little bit of temptation that lays there with that one. Okay, so just a little word to the wise. We are in a lot of places. We're in tax season. Okay, and of course, tax season, what happens? The scammers come out, right? And so this can be you because you've done your due diligence, and because you've gotten clarity and taken a moment, taken a step back. This can be you avoiding some sort of scammer somewhere along the way. And they're getting very sophisticated these days, right? If you didn't enter a contest, chances are you didn't win it. If you owe the government money, but you didn't actually file your taxes yet, that phone call saying that you're going to get arrested if you don't pay is likely a scam, right? And that's not how Taxman works anyway. Okay, so just pay a little bit of attention, because there could be some scammers about. So let's get you some angel answers card here. So I've got 3. Okay, so think about the most important question that you have about your money, your career path, the status of your future, whatever it happens to be. And we've got angel card number 1, number 2, or number 3. See which one you're drawn to the most, but I'll also read them as a spread if you're undecided, because there's probably everything is applicable to you. So let's start with card number 1, and we have if you believe. Anything is possible if you believe it, okay? If you can envision it, you can create it. If you want it, you can find it, okay? You have the ability to attract towards you all the possibilities, all the unlimited potential of things in the universe, okay? Believe, believe, believe. If you don't believe in yourself, right, you got to believe in yourself too. And that's that King of Wands right here, believing in yourself, that your dreams can come true, that you can, that you can get what it is that you want. And some of you are getting something wonderful in the month of May. Others of you, you're getting yourself ready, right? You're setting your stage for something here, right? So, but you got to believe it, right? What was that saying in, was it the Santa Claus, I think it is. And it's very prevalent, especially with manifestation, right? Seeing isn't believing. Believing is seeing. If you believe it, you will see it. We also have listened to your intuition. Okay, a little bit of a no-brainer, but we've already kind of touched on that a little bit. Your intuition is what's going to be guiding you, especially with that yin energy for your first card activating for you. Okay, sometimes we don't know what's going to be revealed. Sometimes we don't know what path is right for us, and your intuition is going to be what's guiding you. No, don't need to necessarily overthink and overanalyze certain things. If your gut instincts do not give you any red flags and are telling you that this is the right path to follow, and something is tugging you down a certain direction and you can't explain it, but it just feels right, even if it just doesn't make sense, check it out. See where it goes. You just never know. And then we have be assertive. And there's our King of Wands energy. Be bold, be brave, be assertive. Ask for what you want. State your case. Make bold moves. Make bold changes. Say yes to success. Say yes to abundance, okay? And ultimately as well, put up boundaries. Devil card right here. Boundaries and perspectives always necessary when we have the Devil card, and sometimes we have to put the boundaries up with loved ones. Sometimes we have to put boundaries up within ourselves, or we have to do that in our workplaces, right? But be assertive, okay? Being assertive is not the same as being aggressive, okay? Very different. Very, very different, okay? Being assertive isn't necessarily off-putting. Being aggressive, that goes down to a different charted territory, okay? So, but be aware of a little bit of possibility of communication snafus in the month ahead. But basically, if you believe it, you can build it. Your intuition's what's going to guide you. Don't be afraid to get out there. Don't be afraid to make change and get ready to take that leap of faith. Remember, come to the edge is right there for you guys as well. So go for it when the time is right for you. I'm going to leave that there, folks. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please do hit that like button there, the thumbs up. It's free for you, but it tells me that you resonate with the reading. It tells YouTube the same thing, and that way they show it to more people. It's just how things work. The more you interact with my channel, the more YouTube likes it. All right, but if you do enjoy my content, hit that notification bell there. It'll subscribe you to the channel and also, in theory, let you know whenever I put up a new reading. But I put up something new just about every single day because I put up daily readings as well. But I hope you have a wonderful, prosperous, abundant, successful, magical month ahead, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.